Hi everyone. Today we're going to be looking at a very small but important procedure in dealing with the greatest integer function. And that procedure revolves around making the function look proper. So in your subtitle, I'd like you to put down revealing the hidden b in the greatest integer function. Now if you'll recall, the rule of the greatest integer function looks like the following. Y equals a multiplied by the greatest integer of b times x minus h, and then the plus k is always on its own. Now why is this considered written in proper format? There are two big reasons for this. The first reason is that in proper format, the variable b is always standing by itself outside of the x minus h bracket. And the second reason is that this is proper format because the coefficient on the x is 1. Now, what's an example of a rule of greatest integer function that's not written in proper format? Well, how about the following? This particular rule is not in proper format for two reasons. Notice that the coefficient on the x is not 1, and the value of b is actually not visible to you. Now, how do you fix a situation like this and make it look proper? Easy. The procedure simply involves factoring out the coefficient that is stuck on the x. So your work looks like the following. The a value stays the same, but it's inside the greatest integer bracket that we need to fix up. So in our example, factor out the 2 in front of the x. And when you use a common factor technique, that leaves behind the x and the 6 divided by 2, which is 3. This rule is now considered fixed because of the following two reasons. The b is actually visible, it's clearly 2, and the coefficient on the x is 1. There we go, fixed. I would like to try another example, this time involving some fractions. So I would like you to put example. And let's fix this rule. Y equals, how about 2, inside the greatest integer bracket, it's negative half x plus 14, and the k is, how about plus 5. Now this is not written in proper format because the coefficient on the x is not 1. So let's fix it. Y equals 2, and inside the greatest integer function, all you have to do is factor out the coefficient on the x. So take out the minus half, and using your common factor technique, that will leave behind an x and a negative 28. There we go. This is fixed because the b value is clearly negative half, and the coefficient on the x is now 1. Fixed. Now it's time for you to try one on your own. So put one last example and give this one a shot. Fix this one. Y equals, how about negative 2, and inside the greatest integer, that's what you're going to have to fix, make it negative 1/3 x minus, how about 9. Close it up, and let's make the k plus 3. I'd like you to pause the video and fix this now so that it appears in proper format. So let's see how you guys did. Y equals minus 2, so I'm going to factor out the negative 1/3, and that leaves behind an x and a plus 27, I believe. So now the true b revealed itself to be minus 1/3, and the coefficient on the x is 1. So this is proper format. So this is the tiny procedure that is designed to reveal the hidden b. It's a small procedure, but very important in many questions.